welcome back to official Gooner TV, keeping you up to date with the latest transfer news and Arsenal team news. Sorry I've been away for a little bit. I haven't posted in a few days. Laptop's been fucked, not gonna lie. Waiting for it to get fixed. I got it back today after work, so I've missed a bit of transfer news. To be honest, not a lot has changed. But we're going to get into the Fulham preview because, as you know, the season starts tomorrow. We'll be playing Fulham away at Craven Cottage at 12:30. It's going to be on BT Sports. Luckily, Mumsy's got the BT Sports, so I just stream it off that. We're going to get into the review and sort of preview for it. But first, I want to thank everyone who's been liking, sharing, subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Keep it going. I want to try and get to 1,000 subscribers by, I don't know, maybe January or something like that. But there's still a long way to go. So thank you for all your support. Fulham recently promoted to the Premier League. They were last in the Premier League 2018-2019, I believe. When they got absolutely slapped by Arsenal. I think it was 5-1 and 4-1 when Ramsey scored that famous team goal. Yeah, crazy goal. Lacazette had a good game then. Aubameyang, Mkhitaryan during the Emery era. That lasted long. Fulham's opening day record isn't too bad. I think they've lost one of the last 6 on their opening Premier League days. And, I think consists of three wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. But against Arsenal, they've now lost the last 5. And I think against London teams, it's the last 10. Absolutely dreadful London derbies. I expect Arsenal to get the win. And I expect it to be decisive. But we'll see. Fulham's form at the moment, it's 1 loss in the last 10 competitive games. But as I said, last season they lost 5-1 and 4. The season when they were in the Premier League, they've lost 5-1 and 4-1 to us. So it's a tough order for them. I think them not having fans is, a hindrance to them. I think they would need the fans to kind of pick them up and encourage them to go forward. It's their first day back in the Premier League. So I think Arsenal, they're a bit lucky that there is no fans at the moment, but they'll be expected to do the job, fans or no fans. The pressure's on Arsenal at the moment because we've invested heavily in our defence. We've got some key players back in Ceballos, retained Lacazette, Aubameyang, who still hasn't signed, by the way. I'm hearing that he is going to sign a deal to make him the highest paid Arsenal player for 375k or some silly number like that. Worth every penny of it if he can keep doing the business for 3 years. So I just hope it don't turn out to be another Ozil situation. He gets paid and then just dead, can't get him off the books. I'm hoping that's not the case. It doesn't seem to be the case. So let's hope that gets announced before the game. Will settle a lot of nerves, to be honest. Arsenal, though, man, our away form hasn't been great. It wasn't great last season. We won 4 away matches last season. I mean, that's poor. So poor. So poor. It's something that Arteta will be looking to improve. I think that a lot of the away games we just started it really slow, and we'd gradually get into the game, and we'd already be 1-2-0 down. We'd have to chase the game. So let's hope that he's installed. Well, I won't say let's hope because we've seen it. He's installed some organisation into this team and some structure in the defence. You can see it. Even with the defenders that we have, you've seen a very good improvement in it. So, let's just hope for the best. Let's hope that the lads are ready and they're fit and they've been training. Arsenal, going into this game, the last 5 competitive games that they've been underdogs, they've actually won. That was against Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool again, and Liverpool before that. So it's really that's a really good record. You know, those teams there, you know, they're top teams. On the flip side, however, when we're expected to win, we have lost 3 of the last 4. Yeah, it sounds like typical Arsenal, but I'm hoping, like I said, Arteta's got them ready for this season and ready to compete on all levels. On all levels, um, I'm really looking forward to this season. Really looking forward to seeing what Arteta has in store for us and how the players are reacting to his instructions, to his methods of working. Arteta's actually just got a promotion. You know, they changed it from head coach to first team manager or whatever it is. Basically, it's saying that instead of just coaching the team, he's now going to have other responsibilities in terms of recruitment, in terms of wages, in terms of training, in terms of transfer targets, who's staying, who's going. He's going to be heavily involved with that, which something Emery wasn't. Him and Edu's made it very clear in recent days that he is the go-to guy when it concerns football and when it concerns players, wages, transfers. Everything needs to go through him. So if there's a player that's interested in leaving Arsenal, he needs to speak to Edu. If there's a player that's joining Arsenal, the agent needs to speak to Edu. So he's made that very clear. And I can't fault Edu and Arteta at the moment. They've done a great job in the 9 months that Arteta's been here, and they seem to have talked around a lot of our targets. Gabriel was rumored to be wanted by PSG, Napoli, a host of other clubs, and it was Arsenal that he chose. And the key thing that his agent said is that he spoke to Arteta and knew Arsenal was the club for him. And I'm hearing more good news about Aouar, that Arteta has spoken to him and that's bringing him around. So Arteta and Edu seem to be detrimental to our success at the moment. So let's just hope it keeps going. Fitness update. I think David Luiz is out with a neck injury. I think he's going to be assessed late. Still no Martinelli. Still no Mari. However, he should be back in training, I think, at the end of September, which is good news because I think another left-footed centre-back, and I quite liked Mari, to be honest. I thought he did an okay job when he came in. We've still got no Chambers and still no Mustafi, although Mustafi, I believe, is looking to come back in October. Whether they'll still be at the club, not too sure, but we'll have to wait and see on that transfer news. Right, let's go into the predicted teams, or not predicted teams. I'm gonna give you the team that I want to start, and you guys let me know if you agree, and if you don't, who should start? What formation should we play? I'm going to go with 5 at the back. I'm going to start off with Martinez in goal. I know there's been a lot of rumours that he's agreed to deal with Aston Villa for a fee close to 20 million on wages of about 60,000 a week. My personal opinion, listen, Leno's on 100 grand. I think Martinez has pretty much saved us at the end of that season. Pay the man some money. Now, I've heard that Arsenal have offered him a deal equivalent or less than the 60k that Aston Villa have offered him. Now, if that's true, that's just typical Arsenal, because Martinez has been at the club 10 years, a decade, and he's had to watch so many other keepers, and not even great keepers, if I'm being honest with you, start ahead of him. And he finally got a string of games where he's impressed everyone, not just at the club, but in the Premier League. He's put everyone on notice to say, listen, I am here. This is my spot. And he made it his own. Let's have it right. Without Martinez, we probably would have lost a lot of those games. Even in the Community Shield against Liverpool, he made 2 crucial saves against Mane, one-on-one. Made himself big and tall. Saved those chances. So I think we underestimate just how important he was at the end of that season. And on that alone, in addition to his loyalty over the 10 years, we should be awarding him a contract and a proper contract. You know, he's on £20,000. Give him 80,000, 90,000. Listen, this man will stay. All this, I want first team football. Listen, Martinez knows he's going to get games this season. We've got way too many competitions. We've got the Premier League, we've got the Europa League, we've got the League Cup, we've got the FA Cup. Come on. We know that he's going to make it into that team at some point. And same as Leno, we don't even know who the number 1 is at the moment. We don't know what Arteta's thought process is. So for me, let him sign a new deal that's about 80 to 90k, and he will not turn that down. I guarantee you that. Because at the end of the day, money talks, bullshit walks. It's as simple as that. Pay the man some money, man. He deserves it. He deserves it. Give him his chance. He's proved himself. He's proved himself now. So give him that chance. Give him a little bit of respect. All this 60,000. Nah, man. Give him some proper money. Say, listen, we appreciate you. Here you go. This is your reward. That's what you're meant to do with players that are loyal and perform good. You're meant to reward them, not let them go. So come on, Arsenal. Get that deal done. But going on to the preview. Martinez in goal. Defence is a bit of a sticky one for me, but this is, again, if you disagree, let me know your team. But I'm going to go with Holding in the centre. I'm going to go with Holding in the centre, Saliba on the right of him, and Gabriel on the left of him, Tierney left back, and Bellerin right back. Now, the reason I say Bellerin is because I truly believe that he's not going to leave unless we get a significant offer. I'm talking 30 to 35 million. Do I believe Bellerin wants to leave? I don't think so. I think he's very, very, very comfortable in London. I think the only way that he leaves Arsenal is if Arsenal don't want him. So I think that, Bellerin should start. The 2 central defensive midfielders, Xhaka and Ceballos, it worked so well at the end of last season. It'd be foolish to change it now unless we get that Thomas Partey, and then we'll be looking at changing it. The wide players, Pepe on the right, my boy. I think he's going to have a very, very big season. And remember this, Pepe is going to have a massive season for us now. I'm telling you that. He had 3 managers last season, 3 different methods of working, 3 different methods of playing, in and out of the team, inconsistency, getting used to the league. His first season in the Premier League, and he still managed to pull off what I would consider a decent season. There's more of him to kind of come. So you're gonna see this season. I think Pepe is gonna have a very, very good season. Looked great and sharp in training. You heard it here first. Remember that. Obviously, Yang, Obama blood clot Yang on the left hand side, scored 7 of the last 8 Arsenal goals, competitive goals. That guy's a goal machine, world class striker, world class player. The heart of Arsenal right now, doing that number 14 proud. Aubameyang on the left hand side. I'm expecting him to bag a brace at least a bag a brace. That's what I expect. And someone who's been of much talk lately, Lacazette through the middle. Now Lacazette, it's come out. Arteta did an interview earlier on today, and it's come out that he's perfectly happy with Lacazette, and Lacazette has said that he's perfectly happy with the club, staying at the club. Now, I know there was this whole conversation with Leon in January to go on loan. I think that proves a lot about Lacazette because he refused the loan move. He could have loan moved from January to the end of the season. He refused it and he wanted to fight for his position. Sorry about that. He wanted to fight for his position. That proves a lot for me, and I think that Lacazette now is at a crucial stage of his career where he needs to have a really, really big season. A really big season. And I think he's going to come through, man. Look, anyone that knows me knows I'm a massive Lacazette fan. I don't know what it is about him, but he just, he's one of my favourite Arsenal players. He works hard for the team. He's so selfless. Like, he works so well with Yang, the fan interaction. Lacazette's my guy, man. And I just wish he has a great season. Not just for Arsenal, but for himself, man. He's been through quite a lot. Had a few injuries the last 2 consecutive seasons. He started off last season on fire. I remember that goal against Tottenham. I think he scored 3 goals in his first 5 games. He was on fire, got injured, come back, up and down, injured again, up and down, and then had a good end to the season. The same the season before. Started off on fire. I think scored 3 consecutive games at home. And he was just on fire and then had to have that knee operation. I don't know, man. It's a tough one. But I definitely know it ain't Nketiah. Nketiah in the answer. Although, boy, internationally, my man's been tearing it up for the under-21s. Been tearing it up. Close to records and things. So, maybe Nketiah is saying, D, what are you talking about? I'm here. I'm ready. I mean, he looks good. I saw a few of the highlights. He looks good. A few of the goals were quality still. So we'll have to wait on that one. I think that will be the team tomorrow. Again, you'll have to let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you think should start, and let me know what the score will be. Do you think it'll be a good performance? Do you think we'll struggle? The atmosphere, it's going to be a great day. A great day. Finally, the Premier League's back. I say finally, like we've waited months. It's not even been that long. Yeah, man. That's it from me for the Fulham versus Arsenal preview. Again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, follow, all of that. And like I said, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you think we should play? Who's going to perform well? Are the new boys going to play? The Williams, Gabriel, Saliba? And how do you think they'll perform? Let me know below and we'll see you soon. Bless up.